Mr. Wang, thank you very much for coming to Munich. And I have some questions for you because you are the expert. How did everything start?
Well, when I was 55 years old, I was not feeling well.
Okay.
I had high blood pressure, taking blood pressure pills, tendency of diabetes, and many adults aging diseases I had. And somebody sold me a water ionizer. This is old water ionizer, like fish tank.
Ah, okay.
Fish tank. And she said, you can drink alkaline water, but not the acid water.
Okay.
She doesn't know why, but many people were helpful with the high blood pressure. So I bought that machine just in case it might work for me. So I bought that machine and drank 5 times a day. It's a pH of 10
Okay.
and 330 cc.
Okay.
In 6 weeks, I stopped taking blood pressure pill.
Okay.
And I was very happy when I first discovered that. But as an engineer, scientist, I was beginning to worry. This could be psychological, or it could be short-term phenomena, or it could be doing some long-term side effect damage to my body. When you don't know these things, it bothered me. That's how I started research on this alkaline water. Why did my blood pressure go down?
Can you explain now why it happened?
Not only that, I can explain very happily why we age. Never mind my blood pressure.
Okay.
Why we age and how we die. The process. And when I discovered that, I published a book.
Okay. In English or which?
In English.
Okay.
I lived in America since 1951.
Okay.
So in English I wrote a book. I'm originally from Korea, but I cannot write book in Korea.
That's funny because you are from Korea, the technique is from Korea, Japan, Asia, but you were living in the USA and
Right.
you got contact to that alkaline water in the USA.
Yes,
Okay.
that is a strange, small world.
Okay.
And that book was written in English, 1990 publication, and in English version it was sold more than 100,000 copies
Okay.
all over the world
Great. In 20 years.
in 20 years. No promotion, no advertising, just word of mouth.
Okay. Okay. And how many translations do exist now?
There are 9 language translations,
Okay.
and there are some more in the works.
Okay. Do you have already something for Turkey? Somebody translating Turkish?
Not yet.
Okay, maybe you have one now.
The book is not written to sell any products.
Yes, I know.
It is written to educate. Simple fact. So that to see many beautiful, nice people die sooner because they don't know the simple fact.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I wrote the book, to help many people.
Mm-hmm.
This is a scientific book, but this is not a rocket scientist. This is not a brain surgeon science, simple science, but because they don't know it, they cannot live long.
Mm-hmm. And if they know it, they don't know to use it also. They don't have alkaline water, that they have to use it, no?
Right. You can learn all about this water technique, why we live long, but if you don't drink alkaline water, it's useless information. This is how I got involved with alkaline water and the books.
So, I mean, you drink now since 20 years that alkaline water, I suppose.
Yeah.
And what are the side effects? I mean, you have met also many people. What are the consequences to drink ionized water?
The side effect is you lose weight and you get more energy. And my case was, as a side effect, without taking any pills, I don't have any more high blood pressure, and tendency of diabetes disappearing. If I had the gout, and the gout pain disappears, arthritis disappears. I consider that to be side effects because I'm not taking any medicine.
Okay.
Naturally reducing, eliminating those.
And what do you think is the most important thing in the ionized water? The electrons, I mean the ORP, or the pH, or the hexagonal structure? What is for you the most important? And
my conclusion is it is a pH.
really?
Yes,
Okay.
because pH neutralizes acid. And our body's enemy is too much acid.
For sure.
So we want to neutralize these acid so that your body can safely get rid of it. This is why I consider pH to be most significant part. 3 years ago, when I was in Europe, people asked me, you as an expert, can you recommend the best ionizer? So I went back to Miami and did the research to find out what's wrong, what's good with the ionizer. And I thought I have developed the best ionizers. Best ionizers in terms of, first of all, we take pollutants, acid, chlorine or things like that, take that out.
With the special filters included.
With a special filter included.
Why so special? I mean, every ionizer has a filter in it. Why is that filter now more special?
Because I found the expert filter. The expert is a filter designer for space, NASA space aircraft. And he filters out human waste so that you can drink. You can imagine how good the filter has to be so that you can drink human waste without worrying about the. Of course, the filter has a different need. You don't need the human waste filter for filtering out polluted lakes.
For sure.
Yeah, and the polluted water. So the happy part was that this expert can adjust his filter, what is the best for that particular area.
Okay. Okay.
And we use the 7-stage
Mhm.
ionizing
Mhm.
filter to make a strong pH.
Uh-huh. So you put also coral minerals inside? Calcium? No?
No. If you have enough the calcium in the water, original water supply, you don't need
Mhm.
coral minerals.
But we have to have calcium in the water in order to make an ionization.
Right.
Without, then the filter would give its minerals into the water if it's not sufficient inside. No?
Right. Like reverse osmosis filters takes everything out.
Yes. Yes.
And even if you ionize it, you don't get alkaline water.
Yeah.
You don't get the acid water.
Mhm.
So